to my channel. So today I have created a fantasy style makeup. I'm not too sure if it's an actual like Halloween costume style makeup, but I was very inspired seeing all of the Halloween stuff on the internet and stuff, so I wanted to do a little take on it. I'm not too into Halloween costumes. I hate gore and like nasty stuff, so this was kind of just something fun I wanted to do around this time. I hope you guys like this video. I am so sorry I haven't uploaded anything in like so many months, but I want to get back into it. And I'm going to do my best to get a routine of filming, editing, uploading, and everything. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want to see how I did this, just keep on watching. So I haven't filmed in a while. I'm not too sure of what I am doing. I want to get creative, have some little sparkly stuff like glue on my neck or something. I don't know. I don't really have a good idea of what I'm going to do yet, so I'm just going to start with my base, and I'm going to start with my primers. I'm using the Makeup Forever Nourishing primer, and I'm going to apply this one around the areas where I have lots of scars, like these little scars, so it's hydrated and it's not crusty. And then I'm using the smoothing base by Makeup Forever again, but this one I'm going to put more in the center of my face where it's more porous. Next I'm going to use this little Makeup Forever color correcting palette to cancel out some of my colors on my face. That didn't really make sense. I'm starting off with this middle like very green base concealer, putting it on my blemishes. For under my eyes, I'm using this semi-peach shade. For foundation, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of moisturizer just to thin it out a bit. Next for concealer, I'm using this Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade 30 Light Medium. I've been loving to use my concealer pretty much the same color as my foundation. Now using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, I'm going to really chisel my face a little, well, kind of a little bit. Now before I apply any powders, I want to highlight with a liquid, so I'm using this Makeup Forever Starlit Liquid 02. It's like a little nail polish tube, and it's super sparkly. I'm just gonna use my fingers. Now I'm going to start to contour and kind of give my face a lot of shape with a lot of blushes and bronzers and stuff. You don't have to have the same exact shades, just like random strong blush colors will do. So I'm going to start off with just a matte bronzer. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in Lighter Skin. Now my foundation, ugh, that was so weird to say. My foundation is not full coverage. I can still see all of my kind of little spots and scars and all, but I personally feel more comfortable wearing light coverage foundation, even if my things show through, than to have like a cakey thick foundation where my little bumps look covered, but you know, like a bumpy foundation spot. It's weird. I'm starting off with this BH Cosmetics 10 color blush palette, and I am picking up this kind of matte pale pink. Kind of running it through the center of my face. Then with a smaller blush brush, I'm using this NYX blush palette. It's called the Sweet Cheeks blush palette, and I'm grabbing this shade. And then I'm picking up this really hot pink shade. Then I'm using Corallina by Milani. This is one of their baked blushes, and I'm applying this really to the apples of my cheeks, but like the tiniest little bit. Now for eyes, I'm applying some concealer as a base. I'll zoom you guys in. Then to set that, I'm just using a cream color base. Now just like with my face, I'm going to start with this shade. Next, I'm grabbing this red shade. Before I continue with my under eye makeup, I'm going to just apply a little bit more concealer and set that. And I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette to set that, mixing the yellow and the lighter shade. Now I'm connecting the bottom. Now for this entire part of the eye that is bare, I am going to use this Marc Jacobs Style Icon number 7 eyeshadow palette. This is the Enigma one. And I'm using this shade. It doesn't show up good on camera, but it's a very shimmery pink shade. Next, for the outer part of the eye that I still have bare, I'm going to use this Aurora Glow Kit from Anastasia. I'm going to use the shade Spectre. This is the shade I'm going to use as a highlight, so it's going to tie in nicely. Then with my brush a bit, with the same shade from this pink color. I actually originally wanted to do something very simple on the eyes, and then this turned out well. With whatever's left on my brush, I'm shading my nose on the tip and here. Then I also decided to just dab a little bit of the pink shade from this Moon Dust palette from Urban Decay. This one, Spectre again, and just dab it in the middle with my finger. Off camera, I just tightlined my upper lash line, and I'm going to apply my mascara, the Colossal Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. For my waterline, I'm using a nude pencil. Now you can definitely go ahead and apply some false lashes if you wish to. I think that would look beautiful, really big bold lashes, but that's not my thing anymore. I really enjoy how it looks like this, just with a lot of mascara. So I'll move on. For eyebrows, I'm going to first brush them through, and to fill them in a little bit, I'm using this Maybelline Brow Drama Pro palette in the shade Deep Brown. I just like to use the powder in here and fill them in a little bit. And then I just use a brow gel. I really enjoy this Essence Make Me Eyebrow Gel Mascara. So this is what I have so far. We're missing highlight. First, I'm using this highlighting palette from the Estee Edit. I'm going to grab the two pink shades. I'm using the deeper one more on this area, and then I'm using the lighter one more on top. Then on top, I'm going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit Aurora, using the shade Spectre, the purple one. Now using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Loose Finishing Powder, this is just a little baby deluxe size that I got in a gift one day. Now this is a powder that you can go too heavy with it by mistake, and the problem is that this is not an actual setting powder. This is just to dust a light layer at the end of your makeup. So what I like to do is just grab a little brush like this, a Morphe 510, and I just brush it around the areas where I want to blur. I barely have any product on the brush also. I don't know if you can see it there. It's like just on the tips of the bristles. For lips, I'm going to use this Gosh Lip Lacquer. It's like a glossy texture, but it's not a gloss. It's a lacquer. It's in the shade 005 Crispy Lips. So I'm just going to dab a bit in the center. Then on top, I'm going to apply a clear gloss. This is a plumping gloss. It is called the GlamGlow Plumpragorgeous. That is really confusing to say. Plumpragorgeous Gloss Lip Treatment. Wow. Let's just pretend I didn't look like an idiot while saying that. Oh, and it's really cool. I'm going to show you guys. The tube comes like this, and then to open it, you squirrel it up. And then, ooh. It's like a secret little wand. It's missing a bit of color here, so I'm going to add again this shade from the NYX palette and kind of contour with that. I'm going to highlight my chest a bit with Spectre. Actually, I'm going to put these straps down. I'm using the Make Forever thing for my shoulders. Now, I'm not naked. I have my top here, so just in case. I'm using this shade again to warm up my body, but with this pink thing I have going on. Now my camera's about to die, so while I put that to charge a little bit, I'm going to kind of finish up whatever I have to do here, and then I'll do the goodbye part, and outro, and intro, and pictures. So this is the final look. I ended up doing this little bedazzled necklace type thing. I just used some jewels from Michaels. I just had these in my random stuff I don't use. I glued them with some eyelash glue. My camera was charging and I could not just sit here waiting for it to charge, so I just did this while the camera was charging. So obviously I don't have this on footage, but it's very easy. I just mapped out where I wanted the little jewels and stick them on with my fingers. Sorry for that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not the most creative, interesting, out of the box Halloween look. I don't even know if this is called a Halloween look, but anyway, I really enjoyed filming this. I hope you guys liked it too, and I hope to see you in my future videos to come. Bye-bye.